Albert Einstein believed that the rule of 72 was a more important discovery than his theory of relativity. The first reference to this rule came from Luca Pacioli, regarded as the father of accounting. In his book Summary of Arithmetic, Geometry, Proportions, and Proportionality, he explains the importance of this rule. Being able to double your income in just a few short years is every person's dream. How often have you wished upon a falling star that you will wake up tomorrow with 6 figures in your bank account? Well, I'm here to tell you that this is possible. This is not a drill. In today's video, we will discuss the rule of 72. But before that, do not forget to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell to stay tuned for more of our content. Number 1. The rule of 72. The rule of 72 is applied while setting financial objectives when analyzing economic trends, planning for financial goals, evaluating investments, and also assisting you with debt. It determines how long an investment will take to double while receiving a fixed interest rate. Here's how you calculate it. Take 72 and divide it by the return rate. For example, if you plan on earning an interest of 5%, divide 72 by 5, giving you 14.4. This is the number of years it will take you to double your money. This rule has countless advantages, and you can quickly determine that you're keeping up with the trends. You can also ensure that you're on the right track regarding your financial decisions. This rule can also be used to calculate inflation, since it will show you how many years it will require for the value of the starting sum to fall in half rather than double. Using this rule also comes with its disadvantages. It can only be applied to assets that can calculate compound interest annually. It also has problems concerning accuracy because it cannot calculate rates below and above 6 and 10%, respectively. Nonetheless, do not let these disadvantages drive a wedge between you and the rule of 72. Hire a financial advisor who can thoroughly explain this rule in more depth and can guide you appropriately. Number 2. Compound interest. The rule of 72 only works with compound interest. When you understand the rule and the power of compound interest, you'll have the secret recipe that can lead you to financial growth. Having discussed the rule itself, it is time to talk about compound interest. The fantastic thing about compound interest is that the longer your money is invested, the greater your earnings will be. The interest earned will be on your initial investment, and the cycle continues. In layman's terms, invest your money and forget about it. If you want to know how long it will take to double your savings, you can use the rule of 72. Take your interest rate, say that your interest rate is 6%, and it will be divided by 72. It will take us 12 years to double your savings. When it comes to compound interest, look for a high interest rate. The higher the interest rate, the quicker it will be to double your money. Get a hold of your financial advisor. Ask for the best compound interest and use the rule of 72 to see how quickly you can grow your bank balance. Number 3. Investments. The rule of 72 can also be used to evaluate your investments. At some point in life, we all want to make investments, and you can use this rule to have a crucial insight into how long your money will take to double. Therefore, if you're considering investing as one of your options, then the rule of 72 can help you determine how long it will take before you receive a 100% return on your investment. No matter your investment, the rule of 72 will benefit you if you use compound interest. To better understand this rule, let's look at the following scenarios. Investment number 1. Savings deposit at 1% annual rate of return. Investment 2. Government bonds at a 5% yearly rate of return. Investment number 3. Mutual funds at an 8% annual rate of return. Investment 4. Stock funds with a 12% yearly rate of return. Now, using the rule of 72, try calculating it by yourself and how long it will take to see returns in these investments. Comment down below and tell me what pattern you see. Do you see it? Great. If you like this so far, do us a huge favor and give this video a like. Number 4. Inflation rate. You may be hearing from the news that there is ongoing inflation, but what does it mean? An inflation rate is when prices tend to increase over a certain period. Things like household goods and services are affected by the inflation rate. Simply put, it costs more to buy the same thing you bought this time last year. The rule of 72 will help us determine how long it will take to beat inflation. For example, inflation has an average of 3% year by year. When doing the math, we realize that the price will double in 24 years. However, if the inflation rate stays at the current 6.8%, then in 10 years, prices will double. Using this rule, we can financially plan to stay ahead of the curve and not get beaten down by inflation. Number 5. Savings. This rule has many advantages, including your savings, since it can enable you to project when those savings will double. What is the first thing you can think of when it comes to your savings? Is it keeping your savings at home? Well, this is too risky and easy to lose. Is it keeping it in the stock market? This has a higher chance of growing your money. but there's also a possibility you might lose it. Perhaps it is opening a savings account at your local bank. You might have a 1% interest in your savings account if you're lucky. This is the lowest return type of investment. Developing a budget and giving yourself a goal to invest money in can be life-changing. However, you should know how long it will take to double your investment. Let's take a few examples using the rule of 72. 72 divided by the rate of return equals the time for the investment to double. For example, say you have $1,000 you want to save at the bank. Let's also say you will earn an interest rate of 1% yearly. If you divide 72 by 1%, you can expect to have $2,000 in 72 years. And I'm pretty sure you will not be around in 72 years to make only $1,000 profit. There are many investment programs out there that can guarantee a minimum interest rate of at least 4 to 7% per year. You just need to do your research and sit down with a financial advisor. They will show you a much better route. Let us try using our previous example. You still have $1,000 and can now put it towards a savings program such as an index with an interest rate guarantee of 5% per year. Instead of waiting for 72 years, it will only take 15 years to double your investment with whatever amount you put in. Do you know what the best part is? It is safe. Realistic rates can be higher. The rule of 72 is a handy-dandy mathematical calculation that you can use in identifying several things. This can mean how long you will have to wait for your savings to grow and how much money you will need to stay ahead of the inflation rate. Out of all the things you can use this rule on, the one common thing we learn each time is to be patient. Start your journey to financial freedom today, and you will not need to wait long. I hope you learned from this video. Comment below how you plan to use this rule in your life. With that being said, I hope you have a great day. And please, do not forget to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell below. This is UpThink, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.